New tonight, a widow calls for change after another News 5 investigation.
I want people to realize that the companies are accountable, that they need to test, that we are victims.
Georgia Flynn lost her husband Greg to tuberculosis in May. A lawsuit alleges he was one of 113 people who received a bone repair product contaminated with the bacterium that causes TB. She wants the government now to require more testing on products like FiberCell that contain human tissue. 5 on Your Side investigator Sarah Buttison first told us about the TB outbreak linked to FiberCell earlier this month. She has more now on why Georgia says the government failed to protect patients.
Spinal surgery was supposed to help Greg Flynn get back to living a full life, but his wife says that never happened because the human tissue product put into his body wasn't tested for tuberculosis. Greg Flynn loved the outdoors. At 73, he still hiked, biked, and loved to play with his grandkids.
He was just a very good, gentle person.
But his wife, Georgia, says back pain had slowed him down.
He just couldn't walk very well anymore. He couldn't ride bikes. He couldn't do much because the back hurt him so much.
So in April, Greg underwent a spinal fusion.
The incision looked great, but after about 2 days, he just didn't feel good.
He had a fever, chills, and lost his appetite. His health kept deteriorating. He went back to the hospital where he eventually received a diagnosis no one expected.
The doctor came in and said, "We have to tell you that your husband has contracted tuberculosis." And we all kind of jumped back in shock, saying, "Tuberculosis? How did he get tuberculosis?"
A diagnosis that also came too late. Greg died in May.
We were married for over 44 years. I guess after 44 years, it kind of connected at the hip. And now the house is vacant.
How Greg got TB remained a mystery until a few weeks later. Georgia says Greg's doctor called to tell her FiberCell, the bone repair product used during his surgery, was contaminated with the bacterium that causes TB. The single lot of FiberCell was recalled June 2nd by its manufacturer, Biologics. The CDC says it's connected to a total of 8 deaths and 113 patients in 18 states, including 6 in Ohio.
It's pretty overwhelming. I've tried to keep a positive attitude, but it's just, my whole life right now centers around me being sick.
Michelle Weethy says she received the contaminated FiberCell during her spinal surgery in March. The procedure cured her back pain,
but it's been replaced with a different type of pain, pain from a wound that won't heal.
She says a TB infection in her spine caused her incision to split open, leaving a gaping hole in her back. Despite medication, surgeries, and a wound vac, her attorney says she's not getting better.
I feel like a simple test would have avoided this.
The FDA requires products using tissue from cadavers, like FiberCell, be tested for HIV, hepatitis, and syphilis, but not tuberculosis.
Unfortunately, this product somehow made it through the manufacturing process with a deadly communicable disease in it.
Tim Carnes is an attorney in Indiana who has filed a dozen lawsuits on behalf of patients and their family members, including Georgia.
I am amazed that in America, that a company can make available to the public a product to put inside your body that hasn't been tested for anything communicable or deadly.
The lawsuits name Biologics, FiberCell's seller and distributor, and allege the product was defective, unreasonably dangerous, and its label failed to warn patients about the risks of tuberculosis infection.
Their methods and processes were inadequate and obviously led to not only Gregory Flynn's death, but sickness of numerous other individuals across Indiana and the country.
They need to go a step further than just the basic requirements, and they need to do all that they can to protect the recipient of the product.
Georgia hopes manufacturers will test for TB, and the government will update its regulations.
I want to give a voice to my husband's death. If he had to die of something that I have never seen under a microscope, then I want to give a voice to that.
We asked the FDA if they will now require testing for TB, but a spokesperson only responded that they are working with the CDC to continue investigating how the FiberCell became contaminated. I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Sarah Buttison.